What does it mean to read or interpret a research paper and why you should be encouraged to do it yourself? Now, there are various different programs that are out there that many of you have probably seen that will advertise this service for you, where it will interpret it, it will summarize it for you, it will give you a more digestible format of that paper. And to some extent, I can see why that's interesting and why many people would do it. But regardless of if you're a bachelor's, master's, or PhD student, this is one of the main reasons why you should read it from your own perspective. Now, I will caveat that regardless of if you're skim reading it or you're reading it in full, there is a key difference between doing it yourself and getting the program to summarize it for you. Now, when you do it yourself, even if you're skim reading it, you're picking out those key bits based on what the author is presenting the work to you as. Now, whether that's interpreting their abstract, their methodology, discussions, results, or various different elements of those in between, or pretty much all of it if you're reading it in full, the key thing is you're reading it from the author's perspective as it's written, regardless of the reason why you're reading that paper in the first place. The fact that you have a starting point based on your own experience and your own background is the key thing. Now, when you have a program that does it for you, if it even breaks it down into more digestible formats, it's going to be losing some of what the author wanted to present that information as. Now, yes, now various different programs, even before AI, have been doing this to some degree for a number of years. But the key thing is imagine it's like a book review. Now, if you read a book review, you will not get the full overview of what that story is. You'll get the reviewer's take on it. You'll get their biases, what they think they agree with, what they disagree with. You'll get their take, and you won't get the authentic experience of reading it firsthand because everyone interprets it differently. Particularly, I would say, if you're reading something from a perspective. Now, if you're looking at it from the perspective of a non-majority view, one of the key things that I would argue for is most of these platforms are designed with that majority view in mind, and that perspective is what it primarily will read that paper in. So it might not necessarily even present the paper correctly because of that bias. But equally, the fact that all of these programs will have a particular view as if they're a reviewer, you're getting their voice, their experience, their background, or the interpretation that the algorithm has been taught based on the information that it's been fed. You won't get an authentic experience without having read it firsthand. Even if you're only skimming it, it's a different experience, even skimming it, to getting something else to skim it for you. Now, yes, this is an efficiency tool, but is it the right type of efficiency tool that we want? That's the question you need to ask yourself.